Hey guys, it's Brenda Lee Turner from LeadSecrets.com. I got a message from Kim that I'm going to try to answer. She wants to know if I have any recommendations for personal trainers in the Dallas area, or if I have any other information on this particular topic of picking a personal trainer. For those of you who don't know, I started my job in the fitness industry about the age of 18, so that's like 10 years ago now. I'm going to be 28 in a few weeks, and I have a few opinions on the matter. I'm going to try not to sound too judgy or too ranty, but it might come off judgy or ranty. So here we go. You want to pick a personal trainer who looks engaged, who looks happy to be at work, who looks alive. Their eyes are open. They are on their feet. They are quick, or maybe they're just super focused, but they definitely look happy to be there or engaged with their clients. The opposite of that would be somebody who looks kind of glazed over. Their eyes are just kind of bored. They're just kind of looking at their client, not really all the way there, looking like they have somewhere else to be. You definitely do not want that to be your personal trainer. Another example being somebody who's on their cell phone. If your personal trainer is ever on their cell phone while they're training you, that means it's time to get a different personal trainer. Unless they've asked you for permission beforehand and said, hey, I have some kids at home that are sick from school. Is it okay if I text them just to make sure they're okay? Basically, you're spending a lot of money to be told what to do by a personal trainer who's watching you, who's watching your form, who's watching to make sure you're safe, to make sure you're doing everything you need to be doing at a level that you need to be doing it at, and they can't do that properly if they're on the phone. Done. Another thing to look out for is a good personal trainer is on their feet. They're moving around the client. They're going all around the client. They're taking a knee sometimes to get low enough to the client, but they are not sitting on their butt. You can't sit on your butt and be fully engaged. That's just not proper etiquette for personal trainers, in my personal opinion. I'm thinking of all the wonderful personal trainers I've met in my lifetime, and imagining any of them sitting on their butt during a training session, it just makes me laugh. That's just not something that you do if you're trying to be an effective, motivating personal trainer. The next thing to look out for is personal trainers who use machines all the time. And you will see two types of trainers. The type of trainer who is on the floor, on their feet, standing up, engaging the client's doing all types of body weight exercises, all types of dynamic movements. These are the kind of exercises that require a little bit of ingenuity, a little bit of creativity, some focus. You have to keep your eyes on the client's feet all the way to the top of their head. You have to make sure they're in alignment, all this stuff. But the trainers who either don't know or don't care will sometimes seat their clients on nothing but a bunch of machines, because it's easy to seat your clients on machines. Just have them do an overhead seated machine press. That is one of the most frustrating things that I see, is people wasting their money on personal trainers who are having them do pointless machines that benefit the client in zero ways. So if you see a personal trainer and they're always putting their clients on machines, the chances are very great their client is not going to be sweating ever, never going to look like they're exerting any kind of physical exertion, and they're never going to change. Their clients are probably going to stay looking exactly the same all the time. You can even ask them, what is your favorite machine in the gym? And you can see what they say. If they say something like, well, machines are good, but what I would suggest to you is doing a full body dynamic workout. Bing, 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 you've got yourself a good personal trainer. Great personal trainers do not gossip, ever. It's just kind of an unspoken rule. All these things, they're not set in stone. There's not some big, huge stone tablet that has all these rules. But just as a general guideline, as a general consensus, you won't find a great personal trainer who sits there and gossips about their coworkers or other clients or other gym members or even their relationships. Great personal trainers don't do that. The last most important thing I'm going to talk about is your progress. If you find that you haven't made any progress within a reasonable amount of time, which in my opinion would probably be something like 2 months. If in 2 months you aren't getting any faster, any stronger, any leaner, basically if you're not making any fitness progress, primarily the fitness progress, because the fat loss progress, that's a big part of that is going to be your job. When you get home eating healthy, that is going to be the biggest part of this puzzle. Your trainer's job is to make sure that you're getting faster, stronger, adding lean muscle. Your VO2 max should be increased. Your high intensity interval training should get easier. Well, not much easier, but you should be making progress in that aspect. Better balance, better coordination, better agility. You should be able to do things you were not able to do. So if you don't feel like you're progressing, if you don't feel like you're getting stronger, if you don't feel like you're adding any muscle to your body or any definition to your body, that's time to move on to maybe a different trainer. Not to say that the first trainer you had was a bad trainer, but maybe their style just isn't what your body needs. So those are my opinions on how to spot a great personal trainer and a not so great personal trainer. Hopefully you find a great personal trainer, and let me know how that goes, Kim, and anybody else who's watching this. And if you guys need any more information about how to get and stay lean, firm, and toned, you can pick up my ebook right here at leansecrets.com. And other than that, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.